conhece? Não, e tu? Também não. Jeito de rica, né não? Por quê? Ah, sei lá, pelo cabelo. Se for, qual o problema? Problema? Já viu rico namorar pobre?
Dusk Diver is an anime-style beat-em-up created by JFI Games and JERA Game Studio. The game officially came out October 23rd, 2019. In the world of Dusk Diver, gods live in a realm called Kowloon, and demons are born in the dimension of chaos. Dusk Diver takes place in a Taiwanese city called Ximending, Taipei, which is a crossroad between dimensions. Both gods and demons are attracted to the place due to its energy and history. Each dimension converged and created an unstable dimensional rift. The gods had to intervene, because during the afternoon, when shit gets too wild, humans and demons are able to cross over to the realm of Kowloon, unintentionally. Dusk Diver is centered around Yang Yumo, a high school girl that gets mixed up in this mess. In combat, Yumo can do light attacks, heavy attacks, and summoned attacks. The light attacks come in a 5-hit combo, and at any point, you can chain it with heavy attacks or summon attacks. Using summon attacks depletes 1 SP. Yumo can also do a special attack, which will use 3 SP. For defense, you are given a dodge. If you time things right, you can do a just dodge. If you dodge exactly when an enemy attacks you, you are able to slow down time. Although you cannot spam it, as it has a cooldown. There's a lot more to the mechanics that make the game what it is, like the stat system, the guardian friendship meter, plant watering, boobies, but I don't want to overwhelm you here, so we'll move on to things that I like about the game. You can punch shit in the face right off the bat. See this right here? This is the starting minutes of Dusk Diver. I get to fight while the game is giving me the backstory. In a lot of games like this, they tend to give you the exposition of the world and make you sit through a lot of cutscenes. For instance, a game I covered before, Tokyo Xanadu, I had to go through a lot of story exposition before I got to the action. And while there's nothing wrong with immersing the player through dialogue, there's nothing like punching shit in the face to immerse yourself in its world. Don't get me wrong, there are cutscenes, but they happen right after the combat. And speaking of which, the combat is pretty good. Dusk Diver's combat mechanics are already pretty good, but once you max out your combo stat and unlock more moves, the game just feels amazing. And I mean, it's a beat 'em up. If beating people up isn't fun, then what is it really? Plant watering sim? That's pretty lame. I mean, unless you are into that sort of thing. No judgments here. Fucking bitch. However, anything outside of combat is pretty shallow. I win! If you're looking for something in the way of a lively world, or in this case a large city, then you aren't gonna find this here. The city that you get to explore looks decent at a surface level, but when you really look at it, you can really only do the occasional side quest and shove hot dogs in your face. You can't talk to anyone either. They're all just faceless ghosts. Is that what Ximending Taipei is like? Well, I haven't been there, let alone outside, but I know it can't be that way. It makes me wonder why they advertise this on the Steam page when it's not its strong point. I'm not looking for a theme park of activities, but it would be nice if there was a little more to do in the city than what's currently here. Maybe add some faces while you're at it. Another downside to Dusk Diver is the Dragon Vein Shard mechanic. Here's the thing. The mechanic itself with needing to get shards to get to the next portal to progress in the story is fine. However, needing to search for the shards in the overworld can get fucking ridiculous. Sometimes you can find them pretty easily, but other times they'll be placed in textures. Making them really hard to find. When you do a side quest, you'll be able to unlock the ability to pay an old man to track them for you, which makes me think, what is the point in the mechanic? I feel that it is unnecessary padding, and personally, I would just remove it altogether. While I do dislike this part of Dusk Diver, I wouldn't say it ruins the game for me by any means. It just affects the early game. With that said, so you want to play Dusk Diver? Ultimately, that choice is yours. But if you are interested, the game normally costs $34.99. And not only is it on Steam, but you can also find it on the Switch and the PS4. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks again for watching this video. If you want to see more, please like and subscribe to this channel. Maybe comment while you're at it. Also, follow me on Twitter for updates on my videos and when I stream on Twitch.